Everyone, this is a pretty much short demo. Today we're just going to connect our database development tools, which is your GUI like SSMS to Databricks Data Warehouse, or if you're coming from uh, MySQL, that would be the workbench. And yeah, Enterprise Manager, the old days. So that's the way we use to manage our database long time ago. So we're going to connect those tools to Azure Databricks so we can make tables, and then so we can also exploit what's the capability of the Databricks Data Warehouse database. So basically, these are the tools that we can use: DBeaver, SQL Workbench J, and then Visual Studio Code. So, and then all you need to have, I already done this in the previous demo. You need to have your DBeaver installed, download DBeaver, and then you have to have access to your Databricks in Azure and your clusters running, and then you generate the personal access token from Databricks. And then you need to get your Databricks connection details and then create a connection. If you don't have the driver for the Databricks JDBC, you need to download it and configure the connection, which is the same for the SQL Workbench. And we're going to see that in a while. So they are pretty much the same, except for the um, for um, except for the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the demo right now. Azure.com. Then sign in. And just sign in to, yep, that's the one. So this is my DBeaver. It's already connected, but we'll just lose that connection. So we can start from the scratch, right? Delete. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to install DBeaver for DBeaver, and then you have to download the JDBC connector for Databricks JDBC from Databricks. So I'll put the link below, and then you have Workbench, and then I have DBeaver installed. So this is optional. So we'll talk about DBeaver first. So first thing you need to do is to click on new database connection, and then you're supposed to see Azure Databricks there. If you see that, you don't need to do anything because that's already there. But if you're not seeing that, you need to install the connection manager, which is um, it's done this manner: database, the driver manager, and then create new, and then driver name, Azure Databricks 01, let's say for example that, and then go to the libraries, and then add file, and then you are going to expand those JDBC, and then choose that jar, click OK, click open, and then find the class. It's going to find the class for you, and then OK, and then go back to settings, and then click OK. And then you have Azure Databricks 01 here, but we already have Azure Databricks here. So anyway, when we close that, we're going to secure the Databricks connection, which is let me connect to my warehouse first, and launch workspace. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get the SQL Warehouse, and then click the serverless, and then you should have the connection details here, right? And then that's the host name, HTTP path, JDBC URL. This is your OAuth URL. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to Java, and I'm gonna generate the token if I don't have, right? Generate token that's for 90 days, and it's gonna give me this stuff. And what we're going to do is we're gonna open Copilot and create a connection or use with DBeaver, right? And it's going to give me the connection that I need. So it says download that, and we already did that. And here's the following: replace host name. Okay, copy. New database connection, edit driver, add file. We already done that. Then set driver, we already done that. And then this is what we need, right? So we are going to ADB, to workbench, DBeaver, and then file, open file, sorry, connection, new database connection, and then we're gonna choose Databricks. Next, we're gonna paste that plain text URL, which is this. Hang on a second. Generate my generate my connection from here. No, wait. Hang on a second. Let me just paste that again. This is for DBeaver, and it's gonna give me the URL. Okay, copy, and yep. So I actually generated that from Copilot, and it's showing me this. Alright, so I just need to copy that and go to DBeaver and paste that. So that's my, and then just type here token. This is my password. And then click OK, finish. And we have now a connection to Databricks, supposed to be. Then we can explore Databricks from here, Databricks Data Warehouse. See? And then I can see my sample table here. That's the one that I used to demo, and then I can see the data, and they can create diagram. And the good thing here is that we can actually create new table, and then let's call it employee, and then table column keys column employee ID. Yeah, let me just create table employee. Hold on. I just ran some query from, because I don't want to type things for the demo, right? Create employee. There's supposed to be a data diagram, show SQL, and I'm gonna paste this. No, let me just SQL editor, and yeah, just paste the query and then run this. Right, you can run that and it will create the table employee. Oh, the good thing here is that we can we have a GUI, right? Refresh, and then now we see the employee. Oh, I just accidentally deleted that. Refresh. Anyway, so it did show the employee, right? Might have got, oh, it did go to the default schema. Okay, so and then we can move it to this schema if we want to. Can we know? So and then we can edit this in the GUI editor. View table. So which is good for DBeaver, and then it can actually edit um it can actually edit the employee table from here, and then the properties. Then we can show the diagram, the relationship diagram if we need to, and that's pretty much there is to it. And then yep, this is a good way to develop Azure Databricks data warehouse using DBeaver. And the other one is the SQL Workbench. If you are not fan of, you're not a fan of the GUI, you might as well use the Workbench. So this is the Workbench. No. Installer, I already expanded that. So Workbench. So this is Java based. So you don't need to install it. Just expand the. It's a Workbench slash J. SQL Workbench slash J. And it's open now. So we just need to manage drivers, and then if your JDBC is not there, assuming that's not there, just create new. Okay, let's delete this. Just create new. Just we did with the with create new, and then add the jar, open, and then look for the class name, and then click OK, and then you have the connection manager, or the JDBC Java developer database connection to Azure Databricks. And now we can create a new connection, right? And then we are just going to choose that Azure which is that's Azure Databricks, and then we just need token here, and then password will be now. Let me go back to my connection manager. Copy. So you need the URL, and then that's a password p62, right? I click OK, and then we should be able to connect. Now it's and then you can change the schema where you want to connect. Now I have two databases here that I can see, and then I am already connected to my Databricks Data Warehouse, and then I can explore from here, or I can run SQL, or yep, I can manage the Azure Databricks Data Warehouse from here by creating table. Unfortunately for this one, it doesn't have the GUI for creating database. But how do we create a new database here? We can run this here statement. So you can create this table, and then run it, and then it will create the database table. So yep, I think that's all for now. What else do we need? Probably we show the vscode. For Visual Studio Code, you need to add the extension, Databricks extension. I think that's Control Shift X, and it will give you the extension, and then just add Databricks here, and then it will give you the Databricks drivers if you haven't done that yet, and then you can connect to Databricks from here, or you can connect to the Databricks Data Warehouse from here, which I am already connected. And yep, nothing here. Okay, I don't probably have the permission because we changed the I changed the token, right? So yeah, the connection is a bit different from here. So just ask ChatGPT how you are going to connect. So this is how you're going to connect. You're going to add a host name and token, and host which is found in your Databricks. That's the host, server host name, HTTP path, and then JDBC URL, and then OAuth, and that's what you're going to configure in the Visual Studio Code. And then you just paste the token, catalog, schema, and everything. And then you can, then you can test connection. And then that's all there is to it. But yeah, DBeaver is still, I think, would be my favorite. And then to how to navigate through the Azure Data Warehouse. And let's see what we have here. We have sample data from the Hive Meta Store, and tables and views and things like that. I think, yeah, and then from samples, yep, and system. And yeah, we're going to explore the data warehouse capability next after this video. So that's all for now, and thank you for watching. Again, this video has helped you. Please don't forget to PayPal me or Gcash. Then thank you again for watching.